The scuba fabric for the turban. The reason why the scuba fabric is the most preferable is because it stretches across the edge. It stretches across the edge, so we'll not be adding any seam allowance to this tutorial, to this turban. So I like to use, you fold your fabric first, you fold it into two like this, and then you're going to measure 10 inches circumference. Here you measure 10 inches as a circumference, and then you can add 1 inch, even though we might not need this, but just add that ease. And then upward we're going to mark 12 inches. 12 inches. Then you connect with your ruler this way. So now you come to the angle 90 here. Is this 90? Sorry, you come to the angle here, that's the open part, and then you measure 2 inches downward, and also on this point you measure 2 inches downward. So what are we doing with that? We're going to be curving that point down. Now this will suffice for you if you have braids on your head, but if you're someone that you don't make your hair, it's better you trim from this point. Just mark 6 inches from the center point like this, and then you're going to curve it down. So at the end of the day you have 4 inches on the open part, and then 6 inches from the center fold. So I'll be cutting out that shape now. So I've cut out the head of the turban. So now we want to cut the base of the turban. Now this one is going to, the band of the turban is going to be like a V-shaped band. So what are you going to do? You're going to, okay, what I have here in all is 11 inches. So you fold your fabric into two. You're folding upward like this, and you're going to mark 2 inches width. Mark 2 inches width, and then the length will be 13 inches. Remember, we have 11 as the edge of the turban, so we're adding 2 inches ease because we want to cross it over each other. So I'm going to cut out that measurement now. So now let's see this. I've cut out 2. So when you open it up, you have 4 inches here, 4 inches here, and the width of it is 13 inches. So we fold like this, and then you place over each other this way. You place it over each other like this, and then you're going to notch the edge of the cap of the turban. You notch it, and so we'll be marking the center point of our band. So look at this. You can see the intersecting points of both bands at this place and also here. So it's on that point you will pin your turban cap. After sewing, you're sewing ½ an inch. Once you're done, you're going to trim off that triangle showing there. So you look at how it's going to form on your head. So you cross the turban this way, and then you're going to mark the 10 inches from the center to the side. Always measure from center to side. 10 inches that we need. We're going to mark that here, and so we'll be sewing it upward to this point. Whatever allowance you have left here, that's what you also get on this point. and then you'll be sewing it upward, and then you stop it here. We'll be doing gathering stitches at the upper part of the turban, but you'll be sewing with your machine on the lower part. You can also sew with needle and thread, your hand needle and thread, but because I want it permanent, firm, that's why I'll be using the machine. I'll run my stitches on it. Now you're going to thread your hand needle. Now you thread double. I have 4 strands of thread here so that it can be firm. You're going to knot the end, you secure the end, and then you're going to take it from the beginning, that's from the end stitch. You're going to do your gathering stitches in and out, in, out, in, out, till you get to this center, till you get to this center. Once you get to the center point, you just draw up the gathers. You draw it up. Don't make it too tight, don't make it too loose. You just draw it up like this, and then you secure the end there. You secure your knots. Once you're done doing that, you just turn out the turban. So now let's do the rows. For the rows, you're going to fold your fabric into 2. That's on the width, into 2. And then the measurement you have there is 25 inches. So that means when you open up, you have 50 inches. And then 6 inches for the length. So you're going to take your needle again, your hand needle, and then you hold this, you fold it the other way, and you're going to create a curve at this point. At both ends. Then you also do your gathering stitches. Do your gathering stitches all the way to the end of the fabric. You just keep going like that. After pulling your gathers, this is what you have. So now you're going to create it into circles. Like this. Okay, you can make this tight. You can make it really tight. You create your circles. And so you tack the 3 steps down. The 3 steps, you're going to tack them down. Then you take the cap. Now you can put it on either of the sides, but I like mine on the left hand side. So you place the rose on it, and then you tack it to the cap. You tack it to the turban. Make sure you tack the edges round, the edges of the last rose. That is the one you're going to tack round. You can see I'm opening up the turban so I can tack it properly. It goes. So that's the look. Now you can add your rhinestones to it. You put your glue gun. You use your glue gun. Okay. So you can stone different places, as much as you want. You can just keep stoning till you're done. So that's our turban. You can see. So if you have a brooch too, you can put your big brooch here, and that's it. So that's your turban, looking all beautiful. Thanks for watching. This is the outcome of our turban. You can add some pearls to the rose, and look at the back. It sits so well. The gathers sit well. Just be creative with yours, and I look forward to seeing your practicals. Thank you. Bye. Thanks for watching my video, guys. Please give it a thumbs up, like my videos, share it with your friends, fellow fashion designers. Please subscribe to my channel for more videos on how to do different DIY projects and tutorials. And I'll be glad to read your comments and to also know which other videos you would like me to do for you. Thanks a lot, guys. See you in my next video. Bye.